I'm Zach Andersen, and we play some songs for you. Thank you so much for coming and dealing with all that. So yeah, the cool thing about music is that it can be interpreted in so many different ways. Say a song that means something to me can mean something completely different to you, or day by day, a song's meaning can completely change for you. And that's kind of why we're here. I'm going to play a bunch of songs that I've written about, or that were inspired by anime and video games. And I'm going to say these songs are about what I wrote them about, but they can mean something completely different to you if you want them to. So I hope you enjoy this show. And yeah. A little backstory on me. I never played music until a couple years ago. I ended up breaking my neck, and the only things I could do while I was recuperating were play video games and learn to play guitar. So I started doing that, and finally decided that I'm just going to start writing my own songs. And I'll get into more of that later on when I do the first song I wrote. But the first song I wrote was about a video game, and that's what kind of sparked this whole idea. And yeah, so the first song I'm going to play is about stages in a relationship and falling in and out of love. And I was inspired by the anime Shakugan no Shama, and the characters Shama and Yuji and their relationship. There's a metaphor in the show about that's torch. Torch is life essence, and Shana always refers to him as just a torch, which he works so hard to gain her acceptance that finally when she starts falling for him, she overhears him say, "Oh, she's just a classmate," and that ends up hurting her feelings. So this continues throughout the entire series, but I wanted to make this a happy love song, but it ended up, I was already most of the way through it before the breakup, so it didn't turn out so well. But the song's called Torch. Face in this world. He said he'd gladly die for her if he could. She groaned and sighed, said she hoped he would. She said he's just a torch, and that's all he'd ever be. He hoped to change her minds and set her love free. She couldn't help but wonder why he still exists. He said it's all